What is going on with y'all, man? It is Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, so y'all already know what's going on. Alright, y'all. Now, y'all already know me. You already know we was about to talk about Erykah Badu. Now, this is not a random video about her. She was actually on Revolt TV, Drink Champs. And of course, she was talking about her, her witchcraft in a sense. Everyone knows that she is a witch. She is a practicing witch. It goes all the way back to the men she has dated and turned completely upside down, turned them out. Andre 3000 being, one of the biggest examples of, how she puts it as, her coochie power, basically, right? So in this latest episode on Drink Champs, she was talking about her incense that she created. And it's a coochie incense. It is basically based off the smell of her vagina. And she says that she's been told that her vagina smells like strawberries and gunpowder. I'm going to play y'all the clip. There's the clip where she talks about it smelling like strawberries and gunpowder. And then there's another clip I want to play y'all where she goes into, detail about men and women and animals and children not being able to stare at her too long because you will get caught in her lore. You will get caught staring into her eyes and it will change you, like the men that she has changed over time, or the people that, gets a chance to be around her. Even in just the photo that I have sitting on the screen when I was watching it, I was just looking into her eyes. Not like that, but, she just, to me, she gives off, that vibe. She gives off a very demonic vibe to me. Just her looks. I don't know if she has contacts in, but it's just her eyes, the grill that she choosing to wear. She always has those big giant hats on. She really like embodies that spirit of witchcraft, of being a witch, and who knows what she practices outside of what, she tells the public or what people know her for, right? So without me talking too much in this intro, y'all, we'll go ahead and jump into the reason that you clicked on this video. Then I also want to talk about, for some reason I always see her name, and I think her name is like Kidada Jones, the girl that is the daughter of Quincy Jones. Y'all know Quincy Jones, Tupac, his daughter dated Tupac. Quincy Jones was who Tupac said tried to hit him in the rear end back in the 90s. And the audio was on YouTube at one point, and it got completely scrubbed off the internet. Like, it's gone. And so, like, when I was searching up stuff on Erykah Badu, I couldn't find her actually say it, but there was stuff about her saying that the only woman that she's afraid of is Kidada Jones, if that's how you say her name. And I want to get into a little bit about what LL Cool J said when he was dating Quincy Jones's daughter, Kidada, back in the 90s. I think like 92 to 94 they were dating. And in his book, he wrote about how she did witchcraft around his music and stuff, right? So I thought it was very interesting. But with that being said, y'all, check this out.
All I'm trying to say is I'm giving you a gift of Badu Pussy incense, and I want everyone to enjoy it. And I enjoy making them, and I enjoy sharing them.
And you said, but you didn't make it.
Make what?
Make it like...
I made the incense, but I didn't make the legend. The legend made itself.
So the big question was, without being crude, how is it made? How did the smell come about?
How did the smell come about? Well, most guys say that my vagina smells like strawberries and gunpowder.
Man, sounds like a nice place in the Wild Wild West.
So I tried to duplicate that, you know. I don't know. That's what they say. I don't know.
She said, "Eat that."
I don't know where they're getting the strawberries from, but yeah, that's what they say. So I try to duplicate the smell of strawberries and gunpowder, and I hope that I'm doing that.
All entertainers like have a product to sell, and you know some people sell liquor.
Okay.
Some people sell, you know, marijuana. Some people sell shoes. So what made you want to do incense and then the scent? The scent.
The name of the incense.
The name of the incense. Yes.
I understand. I understand the question.
Okay.
Well, incense and candles and things have always been a part of my aesthetic. I did not create it, any of it.
Okay.
It was just a part of, you know, if you came into my world, that's what's happening. But I've always been associated with candles and incense.
Okay.
And then there was this urban legend, of course, as you all probably know about, that my pussy make niggas change gods and jobs.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Well, you said it. We didn't say
it. No, I've heard it all around the industry. It's like an urban legend. Have you heard that before?
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Did people tell you when they met me not to look me in the eye?
They told me to be careful. They told me to be
see, these are things
Did you see when my friend went in to get the vinyl autograph?
Who, Boris?
Boris.
Yeah, they said he was shaking.
Came out of the room sweating bullets.
Boris.
He said like, "Oh my God, that was very difficult."
That is so funny what a legend can do. You know, a legend that I make men change jobs and gods. Come on. That's only half the legend. Women too. Children and animals. Any living, breathing thing. I feel cheated on that legend because they didn't tell the whole story. Everything. Everything.
I'm not sure what we talking about. The whole story?
I don't know what we're talking about either.
So we're talking about everything. Every goddamn thing.
I'm taking a shot for that out. I'm sorry.
I'll take it with you. Come on. Everything.
I thought we was over the shots already, but all right.
Come on. Everything.
Drink champ.
You guys don't want to try my shit?
Let's drink champs.
Y'all ain't no champs.
Oh, shit. Let me say something. I knew when you ordered.
Down with it, up with it.
No, but that's what up with it.
Up with it.
So that's an urban legend you're saying.
You know what that it is. Stop this.
Yeah, okay.
You've heard everybody come on your show and say this type of thing about me.
Right.
So what is true and what isn't true, Erykah?
Well, I don't think the magic lies between my thighs. I think it lies between my ears.
You said that you can't look into Erykah Badu's eyes?
Yeah, I don't think anybody can.
What does that mean?
She just has an enchanting stare, you know. It's like you staring into the universe, you know. And just her peaceful aura and everything, you know, about her. It's almost like she's drawing you into the abyss if you look into her eyes. Her eyes are so beautiful, you know, they're like a emerald green. So, I don't know, just staring into her eyes is kind of dangerous.
So there we are in your bedroom. You are keenly aware of the urban legend that men can't look you in the eye without falling in love.
That's why I try to wear, you know, hat. Because
I don't know what's happening. I just,
But how does that affect? Because are you single now?
I am.
Okay. So how does it affect? When a man knows I'm going to look at her and I'm never going to be able to forget her.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
Women too.
Yeah.
And children and animals.
I don't know. I think Erykah Badu is a little weird, a little thrown off outside of the witch stuff as well. It's just like the way that she talks sometimes. I definitely don't, praise her or look at her as something that's just so enchanting and beautiful. When you look into her eyes, you're froze. Nah, I can look right into her eyes and keep on walking, and I'm not going to be fazed at all. I really don't even know what these people talking about. It ain't, none of that witchery stuff got no power over me. I'm the only one controlling my mind and my thoughts, so ain't no way I'm going to look into your eyes and turn into stone or be stuck and enchanted by your eyes. Now, she definitely looks, like I said earlier, that's why I was trying to get close up on her in that interview on Drink Champs. You can see, you can more feel like that witchery, demonic kind of presence in her, because I believe she's hosting spirits as well. I believe she is hosting spirits inside of her, and that is what allows her to be enchanting through the eyes. We know the eyes are the windows to the soul. Basically, these people are looking at the soul and the spirits that reside within her. That's why they get enchanted when they look in her eyes. She said the urban legend is that her vagina makes men change gods, and what else did she say? Something in gods. I forgot what she said, but we know, sex is a portal as well. And when these men decide to get with her and, have sex with her and do all of this and probably let her do all kind of stuff on them in the name of spirituality, they, unbeknownst to them, or even if they do know, they are now, joining the spirits that she already hosts or that she tries to cast and put spells on you with. So, Erykah Badu and her witchery is like, this is, you can't fool, people with discernment. You can't fool us. You can't fool me. It's typical witchery, and it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. Like, she in there waving the incense in the spot, and Drink Champs. I wouldn't even be sitting next to her waving them incense around and doing all that. I like to spread it and enjoy, selling it. It's like, nah, what are you spreading around? What is these incense really made of? She talking about some strawberries and gunpowder. Hell no. Hell no. See, that's the thing. People get too comfortable with that kind of stuff just because she's Erykah Badu. Y'all sitting there laughing at the fact that she says when people look into her eyes, she enchants them, not just men and women, but kids and animals. What's funny about that? What's funny about enchanting kids and animals? We're talking about, the innocence of this world, and she is trying to, penetrate that. You know what I'm saying? I can't, it's not, for me, it's not something that is cool, nah, hell no. And there's so many stories. You could just go to YouTube, you go to TikTok, type in Erykah Badu, eyes, or Erykah Badu is a witch. There's so many stories from different people in the industry who know her. I mean, we could have had this video just going on and on and on with stories from people who talk about it. But, I figured y'all get the picture, right? Remember I said I wanted to talk about Kidada Jones, and I still haven't found where Erykah Badu said she was the only woman she was like afraid of. I don't even know if she said it, but for some reason I always see Kidada Jones' name come up sometimes on certain comment sections under Erykah Badu, right? So check this out. Earlier in the video, we talked about Kidada Jones being with Tupac. Y'all know that. Probably her most famed relationship. She's a daughter of Quincy Jones. Y'all already know who he is. If you sat on Quincy Jones's couch as an artist, more than likely he ushered you into the industry. You chose that door and you got poked either by him. I know he's very old, or someone who, he wanted to poke you and he probably watched. He's a devil. He's a demon. I think he's nasty as hell. So check this out. So this was an article I found, and it was talking about LL Cool J and Kidada, who dated from 92 to 94, right? And LL Cool J had a book called I Make My Own Rules. And he talked about why he broke up with her because of her spirituality beliefs. And this is Kidada Jones. He said she would go to an ashram, consult a guru, and pray to statues. Before he dropped his album 14 Shots to the Dome, Kidada told me she threw some kind of stick into the eternal fire for my album. I was like, yo, why did you do that? I didn't ask you to do that. That joint flopped crazily. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I cared. She said, I had hurt her feelings, but she had hurt me too. I know she meant well, but I just couldn't get with that. She took me to her guru once, and I remember kneeling before this strange young woman who was touching feathers. And, these are some of the pictures of LL Cool J and Kidada Jones. But you have to think about this. Why would you kneel in front of a guru who you don't know what they do? He said he kneeled before a strange young woman. It's like, some of these women back in the 90s, or even still now, they are really able to get men to do things they would never do on their own. It's crazy. Crazy how, weak a man can become through a woman. We know the devil attack, strong men with women who are able to penetrate their aura and start making them believe and do things that they never would do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we know it's the opposite as well as far as men penetrating women. But right now we're talking about Erykah Badu. We're talking about witches. LL Cool J said she threw some kind of stick into the eternal fire for my album. What? I had never seen this before, but when I was looking up the video, I found this little article on it because today you can't really, today you don't really find much about Kidada, but I'm pretty sure if she was doing this back in the 90s, she's definitely doing it today. So I thought this was just interesting, if it's true that Erykah Badu said, her magic, her witchery is more powerful than hers. Who knows, right? All of this stuff eventually leads back to the same thing. So yeah, y'all, I thought this would be a good video to drop today, man. Once again, y'all already know 30 for 30. Still hit me with those comments, man. It just keeps me motivated to get on here and drop a video every day for the month of September. Y'all run the likes up, hype the video, man. Y'all already know what's going on. Although I do have another video for y'all tomorrow. Let me know what y'all want to see this month, man. And we're going to get it done. All right. So with that being said, y'all, it's Black Balloon. And I'm going to see y'all soon. All right. I'm out.